offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Toss play to the outside. Running through the tackle. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
This will be fair caught at the 30. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll hand it off. Breaks free.
Running back with the carry. He's tackled at the 27. It's 3rd down.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Huskies come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Caught quickly, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback, the pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play.
Cricket.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. No
that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. She makes the stop on this return. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
By the receiver.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Harris. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's very rare in the college game to see a quarterback anticipate and get the ball out of his hands before the receiver even gets out of his break, but we see it here for a nice 1st down.
Washington has moved into the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He goes down, and they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Getting outside of the pocket in the red zone seems like a good opportunity, but the spacing is so condensed, it can be a bit misleading. And here, the quarterback took the bait, and the defense reeled in the interception.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And there's the handoff. Crosses the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. The 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this deep, begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's second down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Clean toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown. And this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fire to the right side, complete. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Tackled on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give. A chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
27, jump.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Military stunt.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking for 6. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense is still clicking.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Georgia 42, Washington 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Leaning on the run game here late. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After putting up the Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback, quick throw to his right. Touchdown, Washington. This passing game is on fire today.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That makes the score Georgia 49, Washington 28.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Receiver in motion now. Snags a quick throw. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.